was like, wow, it's a 20v20, and then I read charges, and I was like, oh.
All right, we're live. Sparky and Cryptai here to commentate on this brilliant last minute, perhaps slightly past the minute battle for World Capital on Balik 5. Stromgarde could win to take World Capital if Valentia can defend properly. With what looks to be 2 lasers, 2 TNT, then they will become the World Capital. Let's kick it off. They're warping. This is the waiting period. Now we shoot arrows at each other.
Is that Balik 5 or Balik 5.5? 5.9?
Oh, it's a 21v15. This is a bit of an outnumber.
That's okay. Stromgarde wants it. They'll fight hardcore, right?
We'll see how it goes.
I believe in it. Well,
all great conquest battles begin with many, many arrows. Some of these people don't even have fire arrows. That's interesting to me.
If you're not using fire arrows, you probably shouldn't even be using a bow, to be honest with you.
I mean, why are you even in conquest?
Exactly. Oh, they're going in.
Fatal with the first few attacks. In-app sporting his helmet.
Hero 8, by the way.
Oh, Crunch's first go down on Valentia's side. Not a name we've seen very often, and whenever we see somebody new, we tend to see them go down pretty quick. Now, there is another fight going on at the exact same time. Probably something we should fix so that spectators only see the kill messages of that specific fight. Not a bad idea. Just go ahead and make that report, will you, real quick? Sun rises on this day, in this battle. Unallowed, looking to target some people. Really hard to follow anybody right now when it's this many people fighting. No fights last for very long. Might see some popcorn though. In the form of. That's good. Happy to hear
so
that.
Far.
Until we update to 115.
It'll be fine.
We'll worry about that later. They'll give me an excuse to try to fix 1.15 lag. Gale's taking a lot of hits. Vodka. I don't even know who this person is. But they're not. They're too far forward. Gets out a little bit. Steve tries to hunt him down.
Everyone's doing great. Only one person dead so far. I'm impressed. Oh, I think was that a? I think that might have been a health bot, but I would not be surprised to see some debuffs come out.
Vi taking some heavy damage. Swaggy time goes down.
Oh.
Mountain Dew destroys him. Signature black fire sword.
625 bows? That's fast.
This fight looks like it could be a little bit of a longer one. We'll see how it goes. I'll broadcast my Twitch link here.
Yeah, there's a lot of good damage dealers on both sides. Of course, you got Knap, Fatal, Archer, and Skoo and Smine on the other side.
Attacker's falling back to the inhib a little bit. The warp timers are very close. I rarely see them only 1 second apart. That's some twitchy trigger fingers right there, folks.
Ah, of course they go offline. Oh, Cap's got a
charged.
He's
Cap
getting the
going
first
for the
charge.
charge.
I think he's gonna get it off. He's got the shield. Nobody knows how to defend.
Typically, Stromgarde is not very attentive to their inhibitors. That is historically a precedent, I'm afraid to say. It's quite
I see
true.
Bat is rocking his signature invisible horse here.
Always and forever.
Oh,
Hey dude, got him.
Gone forever.
Oh, Cap going for another charge, or Otaku Bookworm is. Looks like she got it off.
Oh, she's got
no, she's going for the third charge. They may be trying to rush win this so they can go to their other fight, just for funsies. But it didn't look good for Stromgarde right now.
No, they gotta kind of step up their defense.
Seemed like it was a bit of a Hail Mary place, honestly, because I think some of their members are spread out a little bit to other towns, possibly.
Ooh, look at that. We got Angler Vi in back here. Invis, trying the full Invis strat.
Cap going for the inhib, and really their inhib is pretty much undefended right now. They tend to split away. They don't stay under golems.
Yeah, they've only lost one person, so it's not like anything's changed from the beginning of the fight.
No. They just don't really. Yeah, they're starting to pick up on it now a little bit. They're still getting charges off. They're failing to really do anything. Yeah.
But it looks like they might be able to keep him off. He's going around the side. Arvane's on him at least.
Nobody seems to be bringing any punch bows, which boggles my mind or axes. It's just like they don't. It's like they don't plan for inhib defense whatsoever.
No. Kind of hurting them.
And they tend to not have targeted, like, guaranteed charge getters either. So basically they just fight until they lose, and they don't actually go for objectives. That is pretty much all the fights I see them lose. Go this exact same way over and over again.
Yeah.
It's all about the objectives, not about the kills. Unless you're placing just for... Yeah. This fight's going to end pretty quick.
Arvane goes down by raid.
Completely abandoned the inhib at this point, so I'd say we could just about call this one at this point.
Well, I think they'll still get another warp in at least.
They will. Yeah, it's true.
Unless they do something different. Oh,
well, there goes that fight.
Over.
Stromgarde falling fast now, spreading apart. Spread it out.
Do something different. Expect the same result on the second warp.
Oh, Silent Storm gets a kill. A little too late, perhaps.
Gonna need a few more to kind of even the playing fields.
Yeah, they're just gonna go for charges endlessly. Supercharged module destroyed. Looks like they went for 2 lamps instantly. Interesting.
I can't actually remember what the supercharged module does.
I honestly don't either, and I made it. Supercharged is not a very descriptive word for a module.
Supercharged.
They're also fairly new. Warp's ready. Warp's fired. Stromgarde doesn't seem to be pushing the button yet. Oh, they did. Okay.
Charges last 2 times longer, and allies within 10 blocks gain thick skin.
Right.
Into all bleed effects.
All very useful if you actually push the T-gen, but I never quite
did. And that is not... They got about halfway across the battlefield, and then they just kind of got pushed back.
Yeah, they don't... Like I said, they don't... You got to have somebody going for charges. If your objectives are never under threat, then you have no reason to do anything other than focus the other team. If you have to suddenly turn around because somebody's going for charges, you start to split the forces, and then you get some distraction. And then really breaking apart the forces is the best way to get people by themselves or in the wrong position. But as it stands, it's a very sort of one-sided, just kill people until we think we can start going for charges, but it's really a linear strategy. You need some dynamic, you need a couple things going on at the same time.
Yeah, otherwise you can't really do much.
Nope. Especially if unless you succeed in a wipe.
15. Cubs got 2 more people this warp.
Let's see what they can do this time around.
We'll see if that allows them to end this even
See
faster.
if they even go for the T-gen or if they just start fighting all around. Yeah, they just kind of generally start wandering around, fighting around the field. Let's see if they organize. I think they're getting ready for a push, looks like.
Looks like Silent's like breaking off, trying to fight Lighty. He's just kind of acting as a distraction.
They're pushing up a little bit now.
Well, there's 2 of them up. 2, 3 of them up there, not really getting any support, which is a problem.
I don't know why he's going for melee hits on a golem. Bat killed himself somehow.
Bowed themselves.
Oh, he bow boosted himself to death.
Got Archer chasing somebody over here. I'm not really sure what the point in having one of your main damage dealers off fighting just a 1v1 is.
I don't know. I think they place just for fun, you know, just to fight other people, not necessarily go for wins.
It's just a lot of damage they're not having up front.
Yeah. I mean, the most basic attack strategy is bow a golem, pearl in, see what you can do. Cap was slain by Inap.
That's a
fairly significant kill right there. Unfortunately, Strom's already 3 people down, or 3 people logged in that they couldn't. I'm not sure.
Marvin was their last one.
Yeah.
I don't know if he missed it. Looks like he might have missed it. So they were pushed up, but they kind of moved back a little bit. And now they're also over here on this side.
Meanwhile, we weren't even paying attention, and they're down to 5 charges left on their inhib. So it's
Not really looking great. This is
not looking great. No, looks like a pretty solid defense. Oops, so got some team killing going on.
Oh yeah, on the cup side.
Still just solid attacks all around. Nobody pushing golems.
I mean, I will say the numbers now are closer than they were on the first warp. So
It's true.
Stromgarde gets a couple of kills.
If they can just get somebody, 1 or 2 people, to try to go for charges, they can do a lot better. But as it stands, it's just oh my god! Oh, he landed on the bones. Nice.
That's bonus points right there.
That's a pro gamer move right there. Oh, and he got shot off. Nice. Okay, we got a charge getter right here. It's Silent Storm running in. And it's only a 1v9 with laser, with no support.
Does he even have a shield? I think that's the first charge that they've even attempted to get.
You know, that would be an interesting. I think we should track charge attempts or charged players.
Charges lost.
You know, I can put that in. Can you make a report for that on the sidebar? Because we could do charges like 5, and then in parentheses like maybe a number that indicates the number of charged players that ever were. Because that's a good statistic. You know, if people want to learn from their past battles, learning how your sort of charge conversion rate. Really, that's what you want to learn about. You got to pump that number up.
Another kill there.
Fatal killed Lefty.
Each kill they get here is fairly important.
It is important, although they only got 3 minutes before another warp goes off, so they got to be able to. They got to try to do something with this stuff.
They are running out of time. Now might be a good time to push. They got about half of the Cub side behind the T-Gen right now.
Yeah. Still, nobody's really going for anything.
Well, Cinder's got a charge. He's not really able to do. They spotted him instantly.
Yeah, well, he's the only one close, really.
Yeah, they spotted him instantly. He had 3 people all over him. Was not able to do anything.
Big part of it could be comms. I'm uncertain what the comms are on the Wolf Force side, but they might be a little more chaotic. I know that they have said from themselves that they're a little more chaotic.
I believe it.
You really got to have a couple people talking and nobody else talking unless they have something really important to say, so they can call for important things.
Oh, Smite and Raxi both getting kills.
Stromgarde dropping some people now. They clearly can smell blood in the water, as they're sort of crawling all over the inhib now at this point.
And this is kind of where it falls apart for the Stromgarde.
Yep. There is something to be said about the fact that golems don't really do much for you. If you're getting annihilated by somebody, they might stand there and watch you. I believe the golem AI has been improved a little bit within the last week and a half or something. I haven't observed it because I was out of town, but
Totem almost completely uncontested gets that charge off.
Yep. Well, once you're this outnumbered though, it's tough to do anything.
Yeah. Only 3 charges left.
It's looking like it's going to be a flawless victory.
I suppose if they get a few more kills, it's possible they could last yet another warp, but it doesn't seem like
I mean, but if they don't have any offense. I mean, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
They don't have any push abilities. You really need you need one guy that goes for charges, maybe a couple other people that are willing to pearl in after the guy or something like that to sort of tank a little bit, soak up some damage to allow a charge to go off. You can't just team fight the whole game. Like, that's just not the whole point. That's not the point at all.
Well, yeah, and I guess looking at this inhib now, actually they've only got the 1 lamp, so it's going to be kind of close as to whether or not they are actually able to drop it before the next warp. what, 40
Well,
seconds for the golem to
30
respawn?
seconds. But if it spawns right now, they might be able to.
They definitely have enough time to do it. It's just gonna be closing. Stromgarde even knows. I'm sure they don't. They're so far back now. My guy, the carry of Covenant. Actually, no. Mountain Dew looks like has 4 kills. Is that what
They
that
really
number
should try to
means?
organize that by kills. Or sort it by kills, rather. In-app trying his best to be the one guy to keep charges going off, but is unable to. As he has 1 charge left.
This will certainly be the deciding thing.
They might be able to get that charge off within like a number of seconds left before the warp
They
goes
definitely
off.
have the time for it.
Yeah.
Just whether anybody can contest it.
I don't think they can.
You haven't really been able to the entire time.
No, that is unfortunately true. Well, an honorable last-minute attempt, but not with enough teeth to make a difference, it sounds like.
Nope. Golem's respawning, 18 seconds.
Oh, this is a wash.
Now if this charge does get off, they at least get another lamp for it.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so close.
man.
Somebody
Now they got
just
it.
Pearl.
They got
Somebody
it.
please, just pearl.
That's it,
Just
folks.
pearl. I'm heartbroken.
An honorable attempt,
True.
but mostly bark and no bite. So Valentia will go on to become the world capital of Loka for February. Thanks for watching, folks.
Good job.